Early hours following Mother's Day, officers responded to a 911 call at a familiar location. But this time, on the other side of the door, lay a mother of 3 babies with deadly wounds all over her body that would leave officers with just one question. How?
What up, YouTube? It's your boy James. You back at it in a video right now. We're gonna react to Secret Killer Leads Police to Girlfriend Dead Body. This is crazy. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, and hit the like button. Everybody, leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe.
Baby! Baby!
Here.
Oh
I need to go outside. Go.
Oh, my son in the room!
I just need you to step out here, all right?
I'm scared, man. She ain't responding, man. That's my girl, man.
I need you. I just need to take him out.
Oh, my God!
Hey, we get here.
Oh, my God!
We don't get him outside.
Oh, man!
Please get him. Just get him outside.
She's got a swollen arm. She fell.
That's the CPR they're trying to give her. Trying to give her CPR.
Oh, good.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just pulling up as you said that week, so we going back to service.
That's the baby.
I'm very confused because she's got like a black eye and yeah. That's why I thought when I first came in that she fell. Yeah, she had like scratches along the neck, bloody nose. When'd you last talk to her?
I came back later. I seen her, my baby, in the room.
Okay.
We was up talking. My son in the room.
What's the last time you saw him?
You know the thing about this kind of crime, like when it happened, it always something like close. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I just talked to my brother about that. I said, like, when you see somebody got killed, like they're shooting like more than 5, 6, 7 times, it's personal. You gotta stop like 5, 6, 7 times. It's personal, bro. It's always personal. Like, if that person doesn't mean to kill you, it's gonna be like one shot and then he flee the scene. But if he keep shooting, make sure he's shooting till it's till the chamber is empty. So that means it's personal. You know, get stop more 7, 10 times. It's personal. That's what I'm saying, bro. And then look at his face, bro. You already know he did that shit.
I just got back now.
Did she collapse while you were here? Did she fall while you were here? You came back and she was like that.
I sat there and then boom. That what made me call y'all like, babe. She collapsed. If she ain't collapsed, she was there.
Something overflowing there?
I think so. Was that dog shit?
I don't think he said this was not here when he left.
Watch your shoes.
What it begin? We got a name. I just go whatever y'all
We
have.
got
Cause I don't even know where to look.
3625. Looks like the freezer has either been unplugged or is broken, and there's also a overflowing toilet.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
There's a bunch of feces and messed up stuff in the back.
As officers began scanning the apartment, the details they were finding weren't adding up to the story they were being told. The bleach soaked into the kitchen floor, the broken broom handle, the overflowing toilet, and the woman's injuries told a story far more violent than anything the man outside was letting on.
He said that he went out clubbing with his nephew, from what I've gathered from his jungle phone. He went out clubbing with his nephew, he came back, and at some point he told her to quiet down the baby, and he'll be back. And then...
Came back, she was like that.
He didn't say that. He's beating around the bush. I haven't been able to get anything out of him. But he said she was like making some like noises, and then she was like that, and that's what he called us. So his stories are going in circles.
Yeah.
And then he went back later. He told EMS that she was acting weird, and then he said something about her not saying anything to him. EMS then walked off, and I was like, well, how was she acting weird? What was going on? And he was like, no, I'm not telling you that. So.
What? He does. He does live here. Sneed. We locked him up last year for DV. Yeah.
All right.
Matt, we have enough probable cause and we have enough prior history to at least warrant,
Yeah.
ARS at this point. So if he doesn't want to go, then he can be made to go.
Hey, are you the mom?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She's gone.
Go, bro.
She's passed.
Oh, no!
Hey,
You know, it's always hard to tell. Giving the family the kind of bad news like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've been in a position like that when I lost my best friend. They didn't want to tell me he died though. When they finally tell me, I know I was, bro. Like, it's sad though, and it's hard, like, especially like when you have to deliver, that message to the family member. Just, man.
Come on, make
I know y'all worried about it.
Help me, brother, help me. This her mother.
I know.
Help me, no friends with her niece. They just buried her brother.
Okay, so you're friends with the family?
Yeah, I went and got her.
You went and got
But I
her?
didn't see her come over here.
Okay. So you live near here?
Yeah, I was live up in here.
Okay.
We know her daughter. I grew up with them.
When's the last time you saw her?
Last time I saw her was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was she acting weird at all? Like, was she acting sick or anything like that? No?
Normally, Haley, hey Miguel.
Did she call you to come pick her up?
Yeah, she did. She ain't got time. 10:27 p.m.
All right, she called you at 10:20.
Well, she called me 10, and she called me at 10:03. Then she called me at 10:08. And then I called her back because she was like, come pick her up. I wanted to see if she still wanted me to come get her.
Mm-hmm.
So that I called her back at 10:27. She said, can you come pick me up? I said, what's going on? She said, I don't want to stay here tonight. I said, okay. I said, well, I don't have my car right now. I said, Will have my car. I said, we really call Will to see if he'll come on and pick you up.
The suspect agreed to go to the station voluntarily to help
See,
detectives
she
piece
asked
together.
for help, bro. It was God, a sign of God. Like, she asked for help, and then she couldn't get the help to get her, leave the house. So, same time she wanted to leave the house. You see what I'm saying?
What had happened. However, the person who knew this couple best was already telling a very different story.
Do you have any kind of pre-existing medical conditions or anything like that? Anything, had she been sick or ill?
No, I mean, what we do and stuff.
Okay.
So,
What kind of? Was she able to stand up at all on her own, or you just dragging her basically?
And like when he said like she does cocaine or the coke, whatever, she doing drugs. Like they can literally like test, autopsy the body, like you can see like if she had drugs, if she was intoxicated, and she had drugs in her system. You know what I'm saying? Before she died, like, and you sitting right there and lying like that and make it seems like she's the probable cause of her death, and it's just like just a cold-blooded man, the death of the world, man.
no, never.
I know you want to know. I know we want to know. I definitely know what you want.
That boy beat my daughter. She called me.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
said, Mom, I want to come spend the night with you.
Yes, ma'am.
I said, no. Don't let no man run me from your house. You pay. You stay there, boy, beats my daughter all the time.
But you knew that, but why you let her do that? I'm just saying, like, why you let her stay there? Talking about like, you don't let nobody make you run from your house. And she was getting beaten every single day. You like same thing, bro. I just don't understand, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not saying if I wasn't, I could have been or would have been or whatever. But like, if she called you for help and tell you that, and why can't you call the police? I called the cops, bro, and I might have been, it might have been the best thing you would have done for her, because now she could have been. I'm just saying, she would have been, or could have been.
And I hung up, but I kept thinking about it. Why I didn't let her stay the night. It was just retarded on me. I should have let her stay the night. Something in the back of my head was saying, call and check on her.
Yes, ma'am.
But I did, but it was in my mind. I didn't lay down.
Has she got anything else going on with her as far as physical stuff? Is she hurt in any way? Is there anything on her that...
If she is, I mean, she's gonna speak to me back.
Okay. So you ain't laid no hands on her tonight. Is that right?
Something different about it, man.
I'm just saying, you ain't laid no hands on her tonight. Is that what you're saying?
You see,
Something different about it.
you can see he's lying because his body language. You see how he's moving. See how he's moving when they ask him the question. He can't even look at the guy in his face when he answered the question. Look at the cops right here, you know, and then look at him, and then look at his eyes.
I'm just saying, you ain't laid no hands on her tonight.
See?
Is that what you're saying?
He's lying.
Something different about it.
Any kind of scratches or anything that she had, would that have been from tonight?
No, verbally, whatever. No.
He beat her in the face with no other way. Nobody can look at her. She got bruises. If you look at my daughter bruises, she bruised her in her face.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't forgive the mom at all. I don't want to hear what she's saying because if you know all that been going on the whole time, she got bruises and got beat up in the face, or you never call the police while you take her out of this place. You know what I'm saying? Like help her. You know, call the police. That's why she called you and told you like she didn't want to spend the night. So she wants to spend the night with you. But all you got to do is, you know, tell her to come over or go pick her up or call the Uber or call somebody to help her. And you just let her stay there and got killed. You know what I'm saying? Certain thing I don't understand, bro. I just don't understand, bro.
Do you have any occasion today or in the last couple of days to do any cleaning around the house?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Mother's Day and before that, every first and stuff, you know, I was trying to clean all day for...
So what were y'all cleaning? Because, I mean, you know, obviously, the crime scene guy is over there and he's taking a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did you try to clean anything up tonight after you found her passed away?
No. The truck was getting messy. We never got it up. Nothing. It's just messy, period.
She hid stuff. He busted her lip. She'll come with a mask on. And you know, she had hair no. She wasn't wearing them there with the cobra. And my daughter said her lip is busted. He constantly beat her. He constantly beat her.
How did you manage to get her from the bedroom to the hall? I mean, how were you carrying her? Can you show me how you
I'm like, my shoulder. So then I got up. Hey, come on, baby, drink with me.
Was she able to walk at all, or were you just basically having to carry her the whole way? But she wasn't putting any weight on her feet.
Yeah.
Yo, the cops so make him comfortable. Hold on. He didn't even check on his gun like.
I'm like, my shoulder. So then I got up. Hey, come on, baby, drink with me.
Look at his hand by the gun.
Was she able to walk at all, or were you just basically having to carry her the whole way? But she wasn't putting any weight on her feet.
Yeah. Well, I can't say yeah.
Simple question: did you hurt her? Did you hit her, choke her, stab her, beat her, anything like that?
No, I mean, yeah, the altercation, but
was that tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, not the
Scars on her neck.
Okay, and that was today.
Dude, bro.
And then she beats her all the time. She keep black guys. She beat her last week. She had a black eye from last week.
So she had a black eye from last week?
Yeah, the left eye. He gonna repeat it to the right. Okay. Now he done went to the left eye.
Okay,
I called the police on her coughing every time.
Oh, okay, I take that back though. I thought she never called the police. So why did he get charged though? He never got charged?
But just as detectives thought they had the full picture, someone who knew the couple came forward. What he had seen hours before that 911 call was about to change everything.
You all right? He said, man, you got some money? You got some money? I'm like, no, I ain't got no money. What's wrong with you? And so I went in the house.
Oh my God, bro, snitching on his friend right now. Bro, he's snitching on his friend.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my shower. So I took a shower, came back outside. I just seen this. I ain't want to walk up and say, what's wrong? Because never asked him, like, I don't know, what you want. If I came
But she was sitting here, like on the.
Yes.
She's sitting where? I'm sorry.
Sitting in that car.
So the only time you saw her, and just correct me if I'm wrong, the only time you saw her is when she was sitting in the car, both times?
Yeah, both times.
So
You never saw her, like, get out and do anything?
So the whole time she was dead, like she was sitting in the car and, with her head down and dead, like a dead body.
And that was at Gruber Homes, and then here. Okay.
I ain't never seen her say nothing else.
But that wasn't the only problem with his story. Surveillance footage from the complex showed the car leaving only once that night at 11:35 p.m. and returning just 8 minutes later at 11:43 p.m. He claimed he left twice. The man he said he visited both times told investigators he never came back that night. That meant from 11:43 p.m. until the 911 call at 1:53 a.m., 2 hours and 10 minutes. He was alone in that apartment with her. Not only that, but during those 2 hours, he was texting from her phone pretending to be her trying to buy drugs, messaging people on Facebook looking for a ride. And when a friend called her phone to check on her, he answered it himself and refused to let her speak to her. She was likely already dead.
When you got on the phone with 911 and they were telling you do CPR, do all this stuff, what were you doing to her? CPR. So the chest compression? Yeah. Were you doing any breaths or anything like that? Yeah. And the reason I ask that question is because, they can tell that something went on here in her chest when they do the medical examiner's office. There'll be evidence of that you were doing compression. Okay. So, were you doing compression? Yes, sir.
Yeah, Judge Butch, it changed
you ain't never here?
We have in the past.
I'm talking about that particular day. You ain't laid a hand.
Trying to wake her up, to get her up.
And how hard did you get her?
I mean, when she would respond, it was like, hey, babe. And I was...
Hit my hand. You ain't gonna hurt me. Okay. Where were you hitting her?
Right here.
Okay, get up.
You have been whipping her ass for 4 years. You expect me to believe you didn't lay a hand on her?
She's not playing.
Thing, man. I know all the past lines and all that right there. But no.
And not only that, but we got physical evidence that says you tried to manipulate that scene and clean some shit up. Because that bleach didn't just get it.
Oh, no, that bleach failed. That bleach failed, man.
That's bullshit because the kid said they ain't been doing no cleaning on it. They ain't cleaned this place in forever.
All right. It was Mother's Day. I supposed to clean. I did wash a set of clothes and put it in the dryer. That's about as far as I got. The bleach was right there and still in the kitchen.
The only reason somebody dumps that much bleach out on the kitchen is to try and conceal evidence.
No.
But you're saying absolutely 100% looking in my eyes, you ain't laid hands on her that day whatsoever, except slap her face.
Trying to whip her up, man.
That's it.
That's it, man.
So after whipping her ass for 4 years, you just magically stopped doing it?
I ain't whip her ass that day.
Everybody that we talked to said, man, we knew something was going to go bad eventually with that.
I know, I understand all our past and whatever, all that, but not last night, man. Not last night.
Okay, where did the blood in the house come from?
I'm not sure, man.
Who was bleeding in the house?
The mother was her.
I'm telling you this. Y'all got a track record of fighting, and you got a track record for whipping her ass on a constant basis. Everybody that we're dealing with says this is an all-the-time thing. She's got marks over marks over marks over marks on her. Her eyes swell up, her mouth's busted. She's got an abrasion on top of her head, and the back of her head is probably up.
No, I don't know.
So you don't know nothing about all that. But
no, I mean, I know our track record and all this stuff.
But you don't deny the fact that was you doing that, right? How many times have you threatened to kill her in the past?
I ain't never threatened to kill her.
No, there are a bunch of people saying different.
I ain't never threatened.
And they said, we'll go to court all day long with that.
When did you punch her in the eye?
I didn't punch her.
Not all that day?
And that was 911, like, trying to revive her.
So that's her, right? So you didn't notice none of that stuff at all. All day long, didn't notice none of that stuff.
Just with her mouth and her neck, man.
And you can't see her other eye, but it's full of the size of a damn baseball. And so none of that did you notice.
Yeah, if I went home and...
I'm my girlfriend.
If I went home to my husband and I had the kind of injuries that she has, I think he would notice.
So she's just laying there in the floor for how long? I mean, you're sitting there high and doing your thing, but I mean, she's on the floor cold. before 911 actually gets called?
I just thought she was drunk, man. And then I was like, hey, man, you scaring me now. Just thinking she was down there asleep.
And so you can't give me any kind of explanation for why she got those injuries.
Like I said, I'll be looking out and try to get her with the 911, man.
Well, busted lips don't kill people, so.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't kill people either, man. Y'all trying. I just do it. The head injury, I ain't know nothing about it.
The autopsy came back with one conclusion: manual strangulation, ruled a homicide. All despite 4 years of documented abuse. Witnesses who heard him threaten to kill her, and a cause of death that left no room for doubt. He was charged with murder, aggravated assault, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and possession of cocaine. In Georgia, murder alone means life in prison.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened. In December 2023, he took a plea deal. Murder was reduced to voluntary manslaughter.
What?
The aggravated assault and cocaine charges were dropped entirely. He pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter, marijuana possession, and cruelty to children. When the judge was done, he walked away with 30 years instead of life, 20 for the manslaughter, 10 for the drug charge, with credit for time already served. Upon release, he'll serve another 10 years on probation. The victim was 30 years old. She left behind 3 children. YouTube.
This is crazy, bro. This is just ridiculous, though. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, everybody. Hit the like button, everyone. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe.